Now this next piece is a Queen song, which I never really got into. It's an interesting story about Queen, I'm going to say quickly, which was I got into Queen late, I guess, compared to my friends who were already like in Queen at the point of like middle school. We are the champions and all that sort. So for me, I think it was something I was inspired by just by listening to it, being with my one friend in high school. So I'm going to be playing it's not called Have a Good Time. You guys know what the song is called. So I'm going to start playing it. I hope you guys remember what the song is called. Enjoy, guys. Don't stop me now. Thank you, thank you.
Everybody's on their phones. That's cool. We love that.
They are fine, they are fine.
Probably posting.
Hopefully posting.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Any genres, I guess. I guess I'm going to ask for a genre request from our man over here.
Oh, well. So you know me. I asked you to do this at the farmers market where we met, and I'm gonna ask you to do it again just because I love the song so much. Can you just play the intro lick to Giant Steps?
Yeah. Actually,
I
it's
just
funny
love.
because I was at an open mic night actually recently with Dennis, who's another one of our performers at Uncouth Night, a regular. So, yeah. So I'm gonna play this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. And it'll be like a little improv at the end of it, just because the rest of it is very difficult, and I'm not there yet. Thank you.
Dang, those are some figures you just hit. That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
All right, what's next?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna try and take it a bit slower for you guys. Play some smooth stuff. One of my favorite songs. I'm gonna see if I can attempt it. It's called Spanish Go Round. It's by Kenny Garrett, who is an amazing saxophonist, jazz saxophonist, and I believe I have the same mouthpiece as him. Not the exact same one, obviously. That'd be weird. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys. Thank you.
That was sick. All right. One or two more. You have time for one or two more.
Sounds good. All right. By the way, I've kind of been going like off my mind right now, off my memory right now. Yeah, kind of thinking of that stuff. So
That's jazz, right?
that is jazz. Let's see. Let's think one quickly. Okay. This is one of my other favorite ones, which is gonna probably be one that I'm just doing on top of my head, and the lyrics will come in your mind because I'll be playing them on my saxophone. Hope you guys enjoy.
So tell us what inspires you to get into music.
Right. What inspires me is definitely my family. I think us not beginning as a music-oriented family is something that definitely inspired me the most. So my dad, I think he said he touched the drums once. He picked it up. My mom, I don't know if she ever played an instrument, but I know all four of us, when I say us, I mean my three brothers and I, all play instruments. My brother plays trumpet. I play saxophone. My little brother played or plays the trombone. And my littlest brother is percussionist. So we have our own little jazz band. We haven't performed yet together as a jazz band.
Oh my God.
But hopefully
Like the
it'll
Jackson
happen.
5.
Right. We have like 4J1 kind of thing. Yeah.
That's great.
But I think that they inspire me. My family's definitely something that has inspired me since I was little.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
When did you start playing the sax?
Yeah. I started playing 7 years ago when I was in 6th grade. So I remember the story behind it I was telling Ruby before was the fact that I had to pick an instrument when I went to private school. Mainly, when I say instrument, I had to pick, first off, if I was going to be in band or be in orchestra. So I had chosen to be in band because I just enjoyed that sense of instruments around there.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my parents, I want to learn a saxophone, and they kind of asked me why. And I told them, I want to learn it so I can street perform and make money. My first thing I told them in 6th grade, it was funny. So they were surprised. My dad just told me to keep on doing what I love, and also have that basis behind it. My mom was kind of reluctant at first, kind of, are you just learning an instrument to make money, or is there like a deeper passion behind it? So they both pushed me in a way to still stay in music, so that's definitely something that is one reason why I play and how long I've played.
Wow, that's very cool.
And how did you get the idea to street perform? Were there any famous street performers that you looked up to?
That's a great question. I haven't looked into enough, but I know looking into seeing people in Louisiana or seeing different movies in New Orleans, I've always wanted to go. That's going to be my dream. That's like my bucket list number one at this point.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I know that our jazz ensemble here went to GEM, which I believe is like some type of but it's a type of jazz conference in NOLA, New Orleans. So I think for me, my goal with that is to possibly be in jazz ensemble next semester and go to GEN, or even just to be able to play in New Orleans just with some people, because that's definitely something that inspires me. So not really street performers. I think it was just me stepping out of my comfort zone and wanting to kind of do something different, be different in some way, because I found just doing the basic things were just not enough for me. My mind was just too expansive and wanted to expand and do so many things I didn't do before.
Yeah. And you street performed here in DeLand. Tell us
That's
about how
correct.
that feels.
So, first of all, I think this is the first place I officially street performed, so it was an even deeper meaning to me. So I street performed when it was the DeLand Music Festival. I believe it was last semester. I can't get a date for sure. I want to say maybe October, November. But I know my dad had been pushing me to street perform here since I had come here. And he said, "Oh, you now finally want to do it." So when I finally did it, I had gone out and I was kind of finding a place to go with this is my professional sax. I didn't have it then, but I had my student sax, and so I was kind of like, I call myself like the boy of the saxophone, the dream kind of thing. So I was kind of like looking around where I want to be and want to go. So I went in between these two bands who were at two different venues, and I performed. I just was playing music that I'd known from heart, and kind of had like a little speaker behind me and was playing over different songs, and it inspired different people around me. And that's one of the main reasons why I should perform. I think definitely is making money, making a living out of that in a way. But I think seeing kids get inspired as musicians themselves. One quick thing, because I'm talking about DeLand, but I also performed at Lake Eola. During the Christmas time, which was a great time. Saxophone and clarinet studio at Stetson had a little performance at this chapel or this church. So I walked from there with my sign and my saxophone in hand and went in front of the tree and just placed my stuff and started playing. And I think 3 kids over the period of like 3 hours or 3 to 4 hours I performed down there were saying, "I like your singing." It was adorable.
It's adorable. I love that.
Cool.
But yeah, that's mainly what inspires me, just to keep on keeping on, because there are so many other people who have a passion for stuff but are afraid to reach out, and so that's important to me.
Yeah.
That's great. So I have a kind of a more difficult question. What is your most meaningful piece of music? Like what piece of music means the most to you, and why?
That is a hard question. Most meaningful piece. Well, I think for me, as being someone who's a street performer or just plays by ear, I'm going to say a song probably that inspires me the most. I think one of them is You Raise Me Up, which is an interesting way of thinking of it. So, for example...
Is that, who's the...
It's by different people, but Josh Groban I know is one person who sings it. So I think definitely...
Nice Jewish boy.
Definitely. I think one of the reasons why that's one of the main ones that inspires me because of just the lyrics. You raise me up when I can't stand on mountains. You raise me up when I'm on stormy seas. I'm kind of mixing them up now, but that's mainly the concept of it. I think just playing it, I feel just this lifting kind of my spirit. I'm a spiritual person, so I just just always have a sense of protection when I go street performing. It's kind of just say a little prayer and then just go out and perform. And so I just love that sense of connection I have when I play. And I've been told by my one counselor here, his name is Keith, and just talks about how I kind of have like an old soul and have his soul when I play. And it's just, I'm just kind of like, this is who I am. Like, what does that mean? But I think just having that purpose behind when I play, and the song definitely incorporates those things that I feel personally. So that's amazing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Have you written your own music before?
That's a great question. I have written, I believe, one piece for saxophone. I've written songs, like little itty bitty songs since I was a kid, just writing poems and different things like that. I think one of the ones that I'll do arrangements, which is when you take a song that might not be already on sheet music and make it for sheet music for different instruments. I was doing that during Christmas time for a song by the Drifters, which is called White Christmas, and it's their version of it. So quickly it goes kind of like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. So it's got like a more jazzy aspect to it.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of that surf rock.
Right.
Yeah, that's sick. Do you remember any of your original piece for saxophone? Did you like do like one line, your favorite part?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little riff.
Definitely.
Sorry about
Want
the
me to
trash
sit, or
can.
you want me
Yeah, up to you. You can take a stand. You can just go. Here, I will add gust to the microphone.
I think also performing it. Sometimes I'll have pieces that I'll just be in my head in the moment, and then I forget to just write them down.
Oh, I know, because when the muse hits, you have to go and write it down.
Right. You
Yeah.
have to go write it down right there.
Yeah.
So one of the ones I was actually just playing now, I think was one that I'm inspired to play now that I have this instrument. I can play this one key on the instrument, which is a high F sharp. So I'll play something like that.
Wait, what's the high F sharp sound like?
All right.
That is a high F sharp.
Yes.
It can be very pitchy sometimes, so I try to like maintain it somehow.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, play something with that.
Are you gonna?
It's close enough. It's close enough.
That was
Thank
sick.
you, that was
Yeah.
great.
Original,
Yeah.
Thank you,
original
thank you.
composition.
That's so cool.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
So in the future, when you see yourself street performing, do you see yourself performing things that you've written or things that are covers?
That's a great question. Sorry, I keep saying that because they were great questions. Both, really. I think where I want to go with it is where I have my own music, and I'm working in the process of making an album. So it's definitely
Oh no way.
So cool.
Definitely, that's something I look into because there's just so many, and it might be a cover, like my own arrangement, like I was saying, of a song or my own rendition of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's something important. Instead of just playing these covers of songs in my own type of way, I want to have my songs that I play kind of with the purpose behind it, and you can hear the meaning behind it, and maybe in my bio when I become a professional musician.
Yes.
That's the goal, that's the dream. Behind that, my bio will kind of tell about this is where I am, and this is who I am, and I'm here because of these people and because of these choices that I make, because music is just something that's inspired me, and it's the thing that I'm here in this moment is always something that kind of just, I have to pinch myself, literally. And it's crazy. So, yeah.
That's so cool.
That's incredible. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, just a couple like boring questions. So what's your year here at Stetson?
Yes. I am a freshman.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
yes.
And what's your major?
I am a bachelor's in music with an outside field and business major going toward an MBA. So it's a 5-year program with music and business.
Nice.
It's a handful.
That sounds like
yeah.
a lot. Are you having a good time?
Having a great time. I
Love
think
that.
learning, which one of them are Clifton strengths test that we did. One of my strengths was learner, and so it just has shown every time I'll just go somewhere, take a class. With me learning from last semester and taking those elements into this semester, as a musician, it's developed me so much more, and it's given me a greater passion and purpose behind what I do. So that's important
It's
to me.
amazing. Yeah. What's been your favorite Stetson experience so far?
That's a tough question. I think one of the best ones, I guess, relating to here was finding Uncouth Night or hearing about it. Because when I had done dual enrollment full time as a senior, when I was in high school at Valencia College, so they had their open mic night 2 times per year, which is 1 per each semester. So having something similar here, but when it's more often, like every single Thursday, whenever they have it, it was exciting because it's kind of like I can just go off of band rehearsal and just go like, oh, I want to play, and just bring my saxophone with me and go over to play, or like kind of just say how I feel at this time. And it allows you to express yourself and be free of who you are. So that's something that definitely is inspiring to me and one of my favorite places here.
Great.
Wonderful. I think.
Is there anything that you're never asked that you wish people would ask you that we should ask you? In terms of music, in terms of your life, in terms of anything? What's something you've always wanted to answer?
That's a good question. I think probably the history behind me playing. I've kind of discussed some of the things, but the one person I haven't discussed is my late grandma, who had passed away when I was about 10, or a bit younger than that. And it's my dad's mom. And I remember playing. I never really got to play for her because I never had the instrument when she was alive. But I know I'd heard from my mom and my dad that she was the one when like I was in my mom's belly, that my nana would just sing to me when I was right next to her and when I was born and stuff like that. So knowing she played a part of my music, even though she's not here today, still inspires me, and I kind of dedicate like a chunk of my heart and a chunk of my music to her for sure. So yeah.